swerve, nah, bitch, I'm boo-boo man. Boo-boo swerve, nah, bitch, I'm boo-boo man. Boo-boo swerve, nah, bitch, I'm boo-boo man.
What's going on, YouTube, man? SwerveSkii back with another reaction video, man. Sent by the one and only Ricky. Shout out to Ricky for the motherfucker. I hope all y'all doing well today. I'm tatted up, dread long as feeling good as I look good as you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming. I woke up around 6 this morning, walked my dog, and I made 3 songs. But the vibe, you see all, you know what I'm saying? But you see all, hold on. The vibe I'm feeling right now is this bitch right here, trim style. It's a freestyle, but I'm trim, so it's a trim style. This is a video Ricky sent over. Hopefully we don't get motherfucking copyrighted, because I had an hour-long reaction video to the My 600 Pound Life, and it got copyright. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't even show y'all. God damn. Couldn't even show y'all that. But hopefully we don't get copyrighted on this motherfucker, and it can make it to YouTube. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and sub if you fuck with your boy. Hope all is well. Let's get into it. And this nigga said, oh, oops. But the video say, after getting fired, he came back for revenge. Suck ass nigga, broke ass nigga.
Good evening, friends. Slaughter and butchery are the words being used to describe the murders of 4 employees of a Southwest Houston amusement center. Their bodies were discovered at a Malibu Grand Prix complex this morning. So far, police have no suspects in what appears to be a case of robbery and multiple murder.
The popular
home invasion. Right.
Racing and video game park became the scene of one of the largest Houston murder investigations in memory just after 8 this morning. That was when a Federal Express delivery man and a female worker arrived here to find the doors to the video game center open.
Federal Express employee began to help her look around, and they discovered the bodies.
How brutal would you describe?
Hold on, I gotta get the thumbnail.
Employees dead, all males said to be in their late teens to 20s. They had
these some niggas my age.
Apparently been closing the center just after midnight when the robbers entered. The business office where one man's body was found was said to have been ransacked. In the bathroom, 3 more bodies were discovered. All the victims are believed to have died from multiple stab wounds, including slashed throats and stabs to the chest, face, even heads. And under one body, the apparent weapon was found.
Part of a knife.
Brutal motherfucker.
It appeared to be some type of kitchen knife, or what?
It's possible. It looked kind of like a kitchen knife blade. I don't.
While top-ranking members of the Homicide Division and Medical Examiner's Office who rarely attend crime scenes came to oversee the investigation, relatives of employees also gathered. This woman found her brother alive. He had not been assigned to the fatal night shift. The victim's co-workers from other shifts also gathered, including...
Man, some shit happened to me, goddamn, like this. Nigga, and I survived, nigga. My girlfriend about to give me some pussy.
One 19-year-old who was initially feared dead. Also, the assistant park manager who said until now there had never been a robbery here before. Is there ever much money kept here?
Depends on what you consider much money, okay? We had enough to run a business. That's basically it, but not anything to warrant this sick workings, you know? I don't think that I don't think I know anybody that would have done stuff like this. I'll see you later.
The only clues for now appear to be fingerprints and a series of bloodstains leading to the parking lot from where the killer or killers drove away.
The 4th person was the assistant manager, an Indian named Anil Vadugesi. He was reportedly a medical student at Houston Baptist University. And as you can see right here, 2 of these cars actually belong to those employees.
By the way, I should have said this in the beginning. To all my viewers who listen to this with headphones on, your motherfucking headphones ain't fucked up. I should have said this in the beginning. I don't know why, but it's only playing out here. But cause I'll be doing a mic test before I start the goddamn video and shit, and it only played in here. But when I played the music, it played in both. So y'all headphones ain't fucked up. It's just the way the video made. Goddamn.
Boys, this was Vadugesi.
Or it may be my headphones that's fucked up.
And over there, the yellow car belonged to 2 brothers who were actually killed. They were reported to be in their late teens or early 20s. And the 3rd person was a fairly new employee. He apparently had just started work last week.
18-year-old Anil Varahis, 22-year-old Roddy Harris.
Damn, a nigga who goddamn started work last week died. Imagine a badass kid hopping fresh out the streets, getting his life together and shit, changing his life, and then nigga died a week later at work. Or a nigga fresh out of high school working this little job, finna goddamn save up for college or whatever, working in the summer, finna go to school after summertime, goddamn, and then nigga die a week after work. Man, shit.
Harris, 19-year-old Arnold Pequeño, and 18-year-old Yorin Pequeño, his brother. Those were the individuals that were murdered right here at what used to be the Malibu Grand Prix. It was, I believe it was, went out of business in the mid-1990s, but this is the exact location where that horrible crime occurred. The detectives on that case called...
I don't fuck with them graveyards and shit, man. Shit, stay out them graveyards.
Those murders the worst they've ever seen. There was so much blood in the bathroom at the scene. The detectives had to wrap their shoes to protect them from all the blood. It was like a small...
Yo, why is this nigga walking in the graveyard and shit, bro? Relax. You should only go to the graveyard non-voluntarily when the loved one down there. You know what I'm saying? Not on some visit them, on some they just passed away, go to the funeral, go to the grave type shit. But not goddamn for no goddamn motherfucking video. Nigga crazy. It's that white people shit I be talking about.
Waiting pool of blood. They don't even think there was one drop of blood in anybody. This is...
Damn, it was that much blood? Damn.
Truly butchery. And one of the kids, Anil Varahis, pre-med student at 18 years old.
Come on, we gotta talk about this. How did he kill 4 people with knives and shit? No gun. They all at night shift. And nobody heard one of them getting they throat slit open against stabbed and shit. Unless he killed them niggas silently, one by one. Cause if I'm getting stabbed up, I'm help, You know what I'm saying? I'm screaming, I'm grabbing shit. If I'm in the store in the middle of the aisle and there's fucking soap all there, I'm swiping that shit like I'm gonna make a ruckus. I'm gonna make noise and shit. Somebody help. You feel what he said? Somebody save me. Save me. Hit that Meek Mill on their ass like, come on, gang, for real. Unless he did the shit silently. That's the only way I could think of. Cause he just walking around slashing niggas.
Pretty rare that a kid that young knows exactly what he wants to do. So one of the detectives at the scene, J.C. Mosier, I don't believe it's his case, but he's probably just there to help with collecting evidence and what have you. So he's the one that is giving the announcement of what they found. You got every news reporter from Conroe down to Galveston and some as far away as Dallas coming down for this story. One of the absolute worst murders to ever happen in Houston, Texas. So Officer Mosier, he gives the announcement of what they've seen. He leaves the scene. He goes.
Why the fuck is he walking around and just stepping on people's graves? What the fuck going on?
He goes to his office, so he's doing some paperwork. And
LeVar Ball looking at
one of the ladies that was working in the office, she says, "Hey, Mosier, line 1." He picks up the call. He says, "Hello?"
His ass look like an albino Bigfoot looking ass.
Oh, and he hears a female's voice on the other line, and she says, "Hey, are you the same J.C. Mosier that I just seen on television?" And he said, "Yeah." And mind you, this murder had just occurred the previous day. So she had only seen him on TV for probably 15, 20 minutes ago. She says, are D JC Mosier? And he's probably thinking to himself, like, how many JC Mosiers are there? He says, yes, that's me. Like, what can I do for you? She said, I think my son is responsible for those murders at the Grand Prix.
Now, what is a mother can make you tell on your son? Cause I know my mama, like, I could do some crazy shit and tell my mama, and she wouldn't tell on me unless I did some like some real brutal shit, gruesome shit like this. So, okay, I understand why the mother told, but I want to know what goddamn, what goddamn, what does the son give off for the mother to tell? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you know? He came home with bloody clothes, or your son always just been weird killing animals since he's like 3 years old or 4 years old. He been killing rabbits and shit, you know? I don't know, man.
And I'm sure a wall of shock hits him. And he says, how do you know that your son is responsible for those murders? And she said, well, he used to work there and he got fired almost 2 weeks ago. And last night, my niece told me that she seen my son with his cousin and a friend of theirs come home counting a bunch of money covered in blood.
So it wasn't just the son. It's hella motherfuckers, son, and some other motherfuckers. Damn. He hit that. Nah, that shit crazy though. Damn. So that's how the motherfucking daughter, or he said the niece. You said that shit like 10 seconds ago. I already forgot I got damn weed. Goddamn look. But damn, no, damn. Hey, shit. Hey, he's a fucking criminal. Put his sick ass under the cell and throw away the key. That shit crazy.
Okay, I think we possibly have.
So you been holding on to that anger for 2 fucking weeks long. You ain't applied to no new jobs. You ain't find a new hustle, no side hustle. You ain't going around cutting grass for $20 a line, front and back and shit. Like, you ain't doing none of that. You just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna be broke, be mad. 2 weeks later, I'm gonna kill their ass. Like, man, come on, gang.
Have a suspect.
It's a loser mindset.
So the detective asked her, he says, what's your son's name?
Poor
and she
mindset.
said it's Richard Wilkerson.
He did it. He looked like a fucking criminal, that goddamn fucking nigga, man. He did that shit, goddamn it. Fuck that bitch ass nigga, man. That nigga weird. He a sucker ass nigga. Fucked up mindset. He looked like he did that shit 100%. See, look, I be talking that tough shit because I just be woofing because I'm on the goddamn camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing like how I act on the internet. I'm a real yes, sir, yes, ma'am. If he act the way I act on the internet, that's him in real life, like for real. Look at him. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah.
He's 19 years old.
Damn.
Okay, so they take some more information. He's only on the phone with her for about 10 minutes or so. And before they got off the phone, she tells him that he used to work there, but he got fired, and he's been really upset, stewing around the house, mad because he got fired.
Not trying to send out new job applications. He ain't trying to cut no line. He ain't gonna help all the old people around the block take their shit in. They may, hey, here, go get you something to eat, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shovel the snow. Like, your ass just... You ain't gonna ask to walk the neighbor dog and pick up the dog shit and all that in the line. Like, you ain't figure out... Nigga, you ain't even, look, I ain't even trying to tell motherfuckers to do the wrong shit, but I'll tell motherfuckers what I would do. You ain't gonna sell no weed, nigga. Nigga, you ain't gonna cut no grass and sell no weed, nigga. I went up doing that shit. You ain't gonna shovel no snow, nigga. Nigga, that's how you do it, nigga. Cut the grass, sell weed, buy a motherfucking zip or quad or whatever. Flip that motherfucker, not a car, QP. Flip that motherfucker, keeps, man. I tell y'all the method I use, though. I wouldn't tell y'all to sell weed, you know what I'm saying? That's illegal. But in GTA 5, when I was 14, not 14, I had a good ass shot. How old you is when you were a freshman and you can't work yet? Nigga, when I was a freshman, before COVID year, nigga, I was whooping like that in GTA. Fuck is you talking about? But, nigga, you gonna kill them instead of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, loser ass, moping ass, sorry ass, sucker ass mindset. And what the fuck the employees, I mean, they could have helped you get fired. Like, hey, this bitch ass nigga never do no work. But still, though, nigga, do your work. Like, what the fuck they got to do with you getting fired unless you deserve to get fired? You know what I'm saying?
That's all he needs to hear. They quickly apprehend Richard, and they grab his cousin, 16-year-old James Randall. Now, they're looking for 20-year-old Kenneth Ray Ransom. That would be the third person in these murders. I'm not sure how long the person in these murders.
His shit busting through his dad. Damn, that nigga. How many months you is, sir?
I'm not sure how long he was on the run for, but they eventually find him because, well, he turns himself in. His mother's begging him to turn himself in. She's probably worried that they're going to get into some kind of shootout and they're going to kill her son. So now they got the 3 people in custody.
Yeah, they did it. Especially him and him. He looked like a weirdo. He did it too, bro. All of them.
And basically, Richard Wilkerson, he gives a handwritten confession. Basically what happened is he was really mad that they fired him. So on the pretense of him getting his final paycheck, he tells his friend Kenneth, who is already been to prison for auto theft. He says that they got a lot of money, that there's some money in the safe. You've seen it before. So they start formulating a plan. So they meet at Kenneth's girlfriend's house. It's him, James, and Richard. So they're talking, and as they leave the house, Kenneth grabs a butcher knife from the block in his girlfriend's house. And she says, "What are you doing with that knife?" And he says, Kenneth turns around and says, "Hey, don't worry about it. You'll get it back." They go to the Grand Prix, and Richard...
This nigga dead ass take a knife from his girlfriend's house, was finna cut inside people's throat and they meat and shit, and then wash it off and be like, "Ah, here you go, baby girl. Here you go, baby." Nigga, what, man?
Tells him, "Hey, I'm here to pick up my check." When him and Anil are in the office, he pulls out a knife and he tells him to open the safe. Anil refuses. He punches him in the face.
The fuck you won't open the safe up and you held that knife point? Unless you know you could beat them niggas' asses, but it's multiple niggas, so why won't you open it?
And then just start stabbing him. And then the other 2, they have the other 3, Yoreen, Arnold, and Roddy in the bathroom, and they just start stabbing them. Just a terrible scene. Those 3 bastards, they had absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, they had no intentions on any one of those 4 individuals leaving that place alive. This was a premeditated murder, no questions asked. And what do you get when you butcher 4 people? Well, you get about $2,000.
Bro, I just stole for 2 bands, bro. That nigga said, I just need a little 2 bands. Y'all know that one retard. That one retard who trying to save for a little 2 bands. These niggas robbed and killed for a little 2 bands. Gang. I get 1,500 off my 2-week Walmart check, nigga. You kill for that? So I could pay a nigga. I could really just save up a month worth of working at Walmart and have somebody kill somebody. Like, God, they need poor ass nigga, man.
Kenneth Ray Ransom's share is about $320.
Just dumb and stupid ass nigga.
$25. What does $325 buy in 1983? Well, maybe you could buy a couple shirts and pants, take your girlfriend out for a night on a town to a fancy restaurant.
All right, it is back in the day. So 2000 now, from back in the day, it's probably, nigga, let's look it up right now. Hold on, let's ask ChatGPT. I don't fuck with Siri on, bro. How much would $2,000 be worth in 1938? That's the right day, right? I don't know.
To give you an accurate estimate, $2,000 in 1938 would be worth around $40,000 to $45,000 today.
Nah, that ain't the right. That I ain't. Hold on. No way.
Kenneth Ray Ransom's share is about 325 bucks. What does $325 buy in 1983?
1983. How much is $2,000 worth in 1983? See what my girlfriend say.
$2,000 in 1983 would be worth approximately $5,500 to $6,000 today, based on average inflation.
Damn, so that's really like, still though, y'all niggas doing shit like that for like 6K? Nigga, I spend about yearly on weed, nigga, if I don't, cause I buy out the, I don't buy, we ain't, hold on, I'm going off track, but nigga, these niggas basically, I'm trying to say these niggas died for, I mean, killed for, and killed and robbed, brutally murdered and robbed for what I spend on weed in a year or in a few months, every 4 months, I don't know, but nigga, man, stupid ass, dumb and stupid. Niggas dumb and stupid. All three of them dumb
Well,
and
maybe
stupid.
you could buy a couple shirts and pants, take your girlfriend out for a night on a town to a fancy restaurant. Maybe finally fix your car because it hasn't been running right. And then you sit back like the scumbag that you are and you wait for the next opportunity. Well, thank God they never got one. Eventually, Richard Wilkerson and Kenneth Ransom, they're found guilty of the murders, and they're both sentenced to die via lethal injection.
Bro, they need to bring this shit back. So all the niggas who be sliding on their ops block and won't bail out the V and chase their ops down and stand over them and they shoot a kid, bro, you either gonna put 3 cops in the room, put 2 goddamn fake bullets and 1 real bullet, and have them shoot the shit out of that nigga. Just try some new shit. Y'all, instead of y'all giving us COVID and us the shit, give it to the inmate niggas and send them to die. Let them be the motherfucking the lab rats, the test dummies. You know what I'm saying? Throw acid on their skin. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a lake put them in a blender. Throw them in there with sharks, with alligators, with lions, and then we all watch. I mean, we all like, just like back in the days, they used to watch people fight bears and tigers. Hey, watch them niggas fight a bear and tiger. They gonna run, they gonna snatch their stupid ass and put them in a blender. You know what I'm saying? They need to bring this back 2025 for real. For real, for real.
Now, James Randall, because he's 16 years of age, the Supreme Court says that you cannot sentence a juvenile under the age of 18 to death. So he receives life in prison with the possibility of parole.
No, give him no parole.
Now, I looked it up and it said online that he was actually paroled in 2019. You got 2 dudes, both in the prime of their lives. Both should be planning their, what school they're gonna go to, or what job they're gonna get, or them getting a promotion with that said job. But no, you had, for the last remaining years of their lives, you had 2 guys eating top ramen soup and sitting in prison by themselves on death row, thinking about what could have been. And Richard Wilkerson, he basically, his last words were somewhere along the lines of, how could you guys execute a man that had no felonies on his record and was borderline mentally challenged? It doesn't matter how low.
First of all, you're not white. You're not getting away with that in court. Second of all, nigga, that's bullshit, nigga. What the hell, nigga? Like that, that's like me, right? If I got asthma or some shit, nah, that's not a mental disorder. That's like a medical. Like, I don't know, you can't blame it on that shit. If not, I mean, hold on though, because it was some stupid ass niggas in my classes. You know what I'm saying? And I did see some stupid ass, the retarded people in school and shit, the real slow people in the classrooms with the extra teacher. They all graduated, gang. They in a free row with us, so it could be one of them niggas.
What your IQ is, we all know that. We all know that murder is wrong, and you know that when you're going to commit that crime, you damn well know the consequences and the ramifications of that. Both of you guys were from Texas. You know how Texas rolls with the death penalty. You guys didn't think that you were gonna get it. Absolutely crazy. This is the final resting place of the Pequeño brothers, Yorin and Arnold.
Oh, he killed 2 fucking brothers, bruh. Damn, imagine y'all kids, your son. Both of your twin sons or your fucking kids just going to work together. Hey, at least they died together, but that's like, it's different if you would have lost one son, you still got one. Both of your kids, damn. Damn.
In a future video, I will be also visiting the final resting places of the other 2 victims involved in this heinous act.
Hell no, we don't fuck with that gravesite shit. Rest in peace to them people though. Condolences to their families, bro.